So seeing as how my latest video detailing the supposed just deserved death of Mr. Medicare apparently ruffled some feathers, in classic Alistair Mycroft fashion, I've decided to double down on it. Really twist the knife. Now, in case you might have forgotten or weren't paying attention or this is your first time hearing about this news, let me give you a little bit of a recap. You see, for almost 2 weeks, Mr. Medicare hasn't tweeted anything on Twitter. Now, to those who actually have lives outside of the internet, you may be thinking to yourself, okay, Jim hasn't done anything on Twitter for like 2 weeks. So what? Who fucking cares? But to my terminally online comrades out here in the sector, you know shit is going down. Because that's basically what Medicare does all day, right? He watches anime, he jerks off to anime, he watches VTubers, he jerks off to VTubers, he watches lolly VTubers, he jerks off the lolly VTubers, and he's tweeting on Twitter. But the fact that Medicare hasn't tweeted in over 2 weeks when basically that all he does pretty much every day has gotten some people concerned. Now, we've heard for years that Medicare was dying. Oh, any minute now, Medicare's cancer AIDS is finally gonna catch up to him, and he's gonna drop dead. We've been hearing this for like, what, 5, 6 years now? And, he hasn't died yet. But that might have changed. And in fact, we might be getting confirmation soon. Because our very own queen of the sector himself, Mr. Brian Dunn, a very exceptional detective, is out on the case. Now recently, on Kiwi Farms, Brian has stated that he has come into some information, stating that within the next couple of weeks, an official notice video is going to be dropped, made by Jim himself shortly before he died. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking the same thing myself right now. Why anyone would want to give this sensitive information to a mentally unstable gay man is, well, I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. I mean, the only person that I can think of off the top of my head who would give Brian this information would be Jade. Why Jade thought it would be a good idea to give a mentally ill gay man this information about her husband's death, if it turns out to be true, is truly astonishing. I mean, from my understanding of Jade lore, Jade used to be a bit of a content creator before she hooked up with Jim, and you know, she's created some of the graphics and some of the shilling videos that Jim used on his streams when he had to sell his fucking hats and shit. You'd figure, you know, maybe the woman would get around to, you know, kind of making a little video saying, hey guys, it's me, Jade. Bad news. My husband's dead. The cancer AIDS finally got to him. You know, I mean, I get it, you know, grief affects us all in different ways, but really, a mentally unstable gay man, that's the best you could fucking think of. I mean, you couldn't get Gator to do it. You couldn't get Gator, Jim's loyalist fan. You couldn't get Shannon to do it for you. Really, you couldn't get Shannon. You couldn't get one of the VTubers your husband jerks off to. You couldn't do that. You had to rely on a mentally unstable gay man in Brian Dunn. Really? Really, if you really wanted a gay man to do your dirty work for you, why couldn't you just get Persip? Maybe even Rambot. You know, why couldn't you do that? But I guess for reasons I'll never truly understand, apparently, if this is true, Jade has decided that the best person to relay this information on Jim's death is King of Pole, the mentally unstable gay man. There. I don't know. I guess Jim thought it would be funny, and Jade's just filling out his last wishes, or maybe Jade was just fucking desperate and drunk. I don't know. I don't even know if this is true. But if this is true, if Jade actually gave this information to Brian Dunn, and if everything Bry Bry says is true, expect the final video from Jimmy Boy coming out sometime in the near future. I said it on more than one occasion, but who really needs reality TV when you got the fucking Sector? Who needs soap operas when you got the fucking Sector? God, I fucking love this place, I swear.